Don't try to sneak into your room like that. I know what you've got behind your back. Records. More new records.
This is a new entry-level turntable from Clearaudio called the Compass. Now, everybody's got to get into the lower end of the market because there's a lot of action there with young people. This is a really cool thing. So they got a Technics and they put a Supatrac arm on it. There's a way to do this, and I would say this combination must be absolutely incredible. The arm has definitely evolved over time. This combination must be dynamite. And now they put one on a Rega. Oh, he's taking over. Richard Brain is taking over. Now he's put one on a Rega P8. I would love to be able to hear this. All right, Dan, we're gonna make up for my faux pas in Florida, which pained me to no end. And so here we are. Everything's working. I'm recording, and I want you to run me through this very reasonably priced Rotel gear, so people can see they can get into this hobby for not that much money and get something high quality.
Excellent, excellent. Thank you again for coming in. We're super excited. So we're great to be at Axpona 2026. We're showcasing the Rotel RCD 1572. This is our top-of-the-line Rotel CD player and an integrated DAC. And also as a transport, so fully balanced, fully differential. Oh. And it allows playback of Redbook CDs at really the highest quality, including an in-house manufactured toroidal transformer, which is really the heart of the machine to ensure the power, the current, and the voltage is as clean as possible to decode and render the audio.
And so this has a DAC built into it as well?
It has a built-in DAC, a Texas Instrument DAC, 32-bit.
So can you put external sources into it, or it's just a CD player?
CD only. Redbook CDs, okay. Standard Redbook CDs, yes. Okay. Yes. So feeding in from the CD player is the RC 1572 Mark II. This is Rotel's preamp. So this is our 2-channel stereo processor. Also has an integrated DAC, a 32-bit 768 Texas Instrument DAC. This will accept coaxial, optical, computer, PC, USB audio. It's Roon tested, so you can feed Roon from a Roon device.
Excellent.
And also moving magnet phono stage and a high quality Bluetooth aptX wireless connectivity. So really, again, it's about finesse. Same power supply design technology. In-house, we build the transformer, we wind the steel, we wind the copper, and ensure that the most clean power and voltage is supplied to each of the critical circuits.
Okay.
So super precise, analog volume control chip IC to make sure that the analog stays purely in the analog domain from the DAC or from the analog inputs all the way through to the balanced or RCA outputs. Okay. That then feeds down into the RB 1552 Mark II. This is our real classic Class AB linear amplifier. So we love Class AB. We love to design the power supplies. We love to create those high current push-pull output devices, really providing a smooth, controlled, deep bass energy, but just with the absolute finesse in the mid-range and high frequency. So this really is the step in our separates. RC 1572 Mark II, feeding the RB 1552 Mark II, and it just scales from there.
Now,
the
prices?
$15.99 for the RCD 1572. Okay. Then stepping in the $18.99 for the preamp, and the power amp at $16.99.
All right.
And it really allows that step in, really to get into the separate space.
Yeah.
We have integrateds, but this really is our premium and flagship entry into Rotel as separates.
Excellent. This time I recorded it.
Super.
And you'll be in the video.
Super, super.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
And thank you. I'm glad I got in here.
Pleasure to see you. Thanks for coming by.
Of course.
The EMIR.
This is the premiere of the Ø Audio. What's it called?
EMIR.
Veneer.
YMIR.
And what's this cost?
$65,000 a pair.
Okay.
So it's a platform and technology flagship. Although it's obviously not as large as the Verdant.
I'm saying, confused. It's not as large as the previous flagship.
And what's the efficiency of these things? It's pretty efficient, right?
Very. And we've full technical details are all there in the. And we'll be putting together a video with still photos and the whole thing. Everybody who's here will get an email.
Oh, okay.
So you'll get a nice download.
Great. So this is the inside of these Ø.
What did I do wrong this time?
Well, look at that.
This minute.
You know where we're from? We're very open.
Hello there. My name is Jesse Luna. I think I know everyone here, but I am Harmonia Distribution's president, and we have the privilege here of representing Ø Audio in the US. I'm not going to talk a lot. You guys aren't here to hear me speak, but I want to tell a quick story. Last year at Axpona was the first show that we were able to work as the representatives for Ø Audio. We had a small room in room 490. We still have that room again this year. And it was a really impressive display of showing a company that had a lot of potential. And we've accomplished a lot in the last 12 months together. And thank you guys for all of your support. And really, the future is exciting. We've got some stuff here that's going to be really fun to show you. And honestly, I would not change a thing. So thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you being, early in the day, coming on out, but it means a lot to us, and I hope you enjoy it. I'd like to introduce here Svein Mala and Jonathan Cook, co-founders of Ø Audio. We'll take it from here.
Woo! Thank you, Jesse.
Thank you.
On the back of our speakers now and everything going forward, it says 3 runes. Turin, Onon, Nonin, which means speed, agility, and fearlessness. That's something we try to operate in. It's written inside the speaker on this one, on the compression driver, which you cannot remove, so you better just believe it's there. But just like our forefathers had it on the keel of their longships, that was their motto. Speed, agility, and fairness, and that's how we operate in as well. We have been trying to have an approach to speakers which is, if your target is flexibility in a room without too many constraints, interactions from the room, how would you done it? It started with an icon back in the day. Today you guys see the YMIR, which is an evolution of that. It's not a Mark II by far. There's a bigger construction. I'm going to speak about that afterwards. But the silhouette is like a Coke bottle over time. It develops, but you will always recognize it.
So the model is the Dynaudio Legend, and it's going to be officially launched in Vienna at the high-end show, but we were able to get a preview here at Axpona. It's designed to be a proper bookshelf model where we've had a lot of feedback from our dealers where even though we have a lot of stand-mount speakers, they really don't fit in the bookshelf application.
Yeah.
So we built something with compact dimensions that for the first time integrates Dynaudio's reference caliper driver technology. So it's the Esoteric 3 tweeter, which is the same tweeter in our finest tweeter found in our flagship Confidence series, as well as our M series Mark II reference studio monitors. And it's a brand new 15 centimeter woofer, which is our best ever driver of that size. The crossover is relatively simple, but it's using high-grade components like air core inductors, Boolean capacitors, etc. And the highlight is really the cabinetry, which is finished in a natural rosewood veneer, which previously was endangered, so we couldn't make speakers out of that, but we found an environmentally sustainable source that's NFC certified, so we're able to utilize that. And there's Jatoba wood hard corners, so it's a very meticulous process to create a smooth cabinet surface, but you'll notice that the grain is mirror matched. And there's no logo. Part of that is to keep symmetry, so if somebody had to put the speaker on its side to fit in the bookshelf, or even upside down if it was up high and you had to get the tweeter lower, we would maintain the symmetry of the aesthetic. So it's designed for people who appreciate, fine cabinetry, fine woodworking, fine furniture, for example.
There's no grill.
No grill.
So it's not for people with children.
At least not yet. There might be an optional grill in the future for that. So.
And how much? 6,000?
7,000 a pair retail, and they'll be trickling in until the proper launch date in June. So we will have some showing up in dealers right away, but
and what's
a
the
limited
efficiency?
number.
Like 86?
It's rated at 83, but it's something you have to hear because I think this is a speaker that the specs don't tell the story. You have to hear it to understand how big it sounds and just how relatively easy it is to drive. We're using a 100 watt per channel Moon 371 here. It's more than enough, I think, and again, it's
quite a fantastic speaker.
Great.
So we're excited
want
to
get
launch
back
it.
to listening. So
Absolutely. So thank you so much,
Stop.
Michael.
Thank you. Thank you. This is a really rough space, but it sounds really, really good in here, I have to say. Those are the big Marten speakers at Goldmund Electronics. So this is the first year you've been at a show, and it's all your system.
Everything,
right?
yes.
Everything.
Right.
So it's a complete Bricasti system. Okay, so tell me about the speakers.
Well, the speakers are obviously a three-way speaker. The bass drivers are woven carbon fiber, made by SB Acoustics, and the mid-range is also woven carbon fiber dome mid-range. And the tweeter is a beryllium tweeter. We designed the, of course, crossover for it, and the base of the speaker we milled out of a block of aluminum and made the outrigger legs to specially fit the still point Ultra 5s.
Oh, okay.
So they're integrated into the look and design.
And what is the cabinetry made of?
That's MDF.
Okay.
It's nothing.
Braced inside?
Yeah, yeah.
And is this a ported design? Or?
Yes, it's ported.
Where's it ported? On the
On
bottom?
the back. And the resonant frequency is 32 hertz. So that's what they're tuned to.
And the efficiency is?
89
Okay,
and 4 ohms.
Okay.
So they're easy to drive,
Yeah.
and they don't take much.
And how much do they cost?
36,000.
So these are the new Concentra M807.
What was Marx's input?
The Concentra series.
John, of course, is his hobby in studying of speakers. He's, it's his thing. He's been doing for a while, and he wanted to help me and said, "Brian, we need to get a pair of speakers." I said, "Yeah, no, John, I've been wanting to do this for years. Just because now we have everything to promote our brand here, okay? More than being in the speaker business, okay?
Right.
So I wanted to make a reference pair of speakers, so when we do an event, we can talk about our products. Totally.
Are you going to put this into production?
Yeah, it's in production. We build them, okay?
Oh, outstanding.
We can build them to order.
Where are these built? In Massachusetts?
Yeah, partially built in Massachusetts and partially in Canada. The bass drivers are
Those
SB
drivers
Acoustics.
don't interfere with each
And
other?
the mid-range and tweeter are Bellissimo. So that mid-range driver, as far as I know, you can ask John about it. This just came out in August, okay, and we were the first ones to put it into a speaker.
And the crossover, did you cryogenically freeze it?
No.
That's what he insists upon.
No, I said no, we're not going to do that.
When he sends me an article, I have to print out the article and cryogenically freeze it, and then redigitize it before I
Well,
print
the Cairo guy is near me, okay, in Burlington, Massachusetts. So
And so what are these costs?
I said, no. When you go into production with stuff, the last thing you want to do is send something out, have it come back and it's broken.
Yes, of course.
You don't know why. I mean, I sent something once and things blow up,
Yes, that's the last thing a manufacturer wants is to send a review or a piece of equipment and get it back broken, but I'm sure it happens all the time.
So, I mean, things explode in the Cairo
Yeah.
process, especially plastics don't like it.
Yeah.
So you don't know what's going to happen to things, and I got to build
But
stuff,
covers it,
test
I would
it,
say.
get it out the door, and make sure it works. Okay. And this is our M19. Transport.
Is this new?
Yes, this is relatively new.
Bring it back.
Yeah. This is a transport. Plays CDs, SA CDs. We're connecting I2S directly into our DACs.
Thank you. I don't have time to listen to
Okay,
anything.
M1 here, or we can go to 21 or any of our products, and it's just
How much is that going to cost?
that's 10K.
Okay, that's very reasonable
Yeah.
in this day and age. And how do you get these drives these days?
We can still buy them.
I have the M19 and the M21 that
Yes.
I bought when they first came out, and I'm pretty neurotic, right?
Well, we all are. don't single yourself out for
Okay, and that's one piece of the pie that I have not changed. I've been very happy with it, even though my dealer would love to push me up to something
Of course.
far more expensive. But that package together plays really well. You use the I2S.
Do you pay this guy off to be here, or is this just...
No. and they're a very
He's a friend of John Morris.
They're a very easy company to deal with.
I'm sure.
They are. They're very nice. They answer the phone, and they'll answer your questions. And I spotted an issue with their website. I told it about them, and they fixed it.
Yep.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah, we answer the phone. People can call us.
and that kind of feedback helps everybody.
I mean, people call me on the weekend.
Okay, that's that.
Especially.
So these are the new Concentro M807s. The Concentro series is the flagship series of products from ELAC, and this is the first new introduction in over 7 years.
Wow.
The key to it being this brand new concentric driver that does not look like a traditional concentric driver, as you can see in the middle, called the VXC Jet. Rather than using the mid-range cone as the waveguide for the tweeter in a conventional concentric driver, we've created an array of 6 1.5-inch upper mid-range drivers that create an acoustic waveguide for the Jet tweeter. And the great part about this, it's controllable. I can shift the level of the left 3 or the right 3 speakers, so I can narrow or widen the dispersion pattern of the
And those drivers don't interfere with each other?
They don't. Each individual one is separated in their own separate housing inside the cabinet. Yeah, and there's a knob in the back that lets you control the level. You can even go as far as to shut off either 3, the left or the right, for the situation where you may have one speaker that's up against a wall, and the other speaker goes out into an open area. And rather than narrowing or widening, you're going to go right or left from it.
Well, that's an interesting approach.
It is, but it works really well. The imaging on these is incredibly precise.
And so what do these cost?
These are $50,000 a pair.
Okay.
It's a true 4-way speaker, so you've got the concentric array in the middle, you have 2 4.5-inch lower mid-range drivers, and then 2 10-inch bass drivers on the side. It's a full range, it plays from 22 hertz up to 50K at -6 dB. It is ported out of the bottom. Everything is manufactured in Germany at this level of price point. Pretty much anything above $2,000 and up is still done in Germany.
That about covers it, I would say.
Yeah, the only thing I would mention too is the predecessor to this, the pricing was more at $58,000 a pair. One of the goals is to not only improve the performance and the cosmetics, but to improve the manufacturability of it as well.
Yeah.
And we were able to do that and make it use manufactured, made it a little more affordable.
Great. Okay, thank you. I don't have time to listen to anything because it's so
worries.
crazy. Okay, thanks.
No worries
Thank
at
you.
all.
So I'm going to introduce our very new product, the TCAS subwoofers. It's an isobaric configuration with purified drivers, 20 Hz, 0.8% distortion at 105 dB. It comes also in a dual configuration of isobaric woofers and can operate like a dipole together with the main speakers here, the TCAM. The TCAM and this ones are fully active speakers, completely time coherent. This one plays on its own down to 16 Hertz, no problem, double stop organ. It has a very wide dispersion, and the off-axis sound is completely coherent with the direct sound. So when you go around in a room, you have no sweet spot, you hear the same sound everywhere.
Price point?
The price point for our signature model, which is over here, the same as this one in black, is 104,000 USD.
All right, guys. Sorry, I'm going to run through the system with you just so you understand what you're listening to, and at the same time, do a video with my friend Michael.
And then there will be a test.
All right, so what you're listening to in this setup, other than me kicking these lights, is the Perlisten S7T Black Edition speaker. This is our top-of-the-line speaker. It's a aluminum speaker, lightweight, easy to move around, 225 pounds. Those are being run by these Audio Flight monoblock amplifiers, the Strumento number 8, 1.7 kilowatts each. So we have plenty of power because these are 92 dB efficient at 4 ohms. So we got lots of power. And then we have over here a Strumento number 1 preamplifier. We have a Matrix audio streamer, and we're doing that as a Roon endpoint, and we're using a Roon Rock. Down underneath, the little green lights you'll see when you're listening to music, that is our DSPX crossover. And so we're adding some delay to our subwoofers and our speakers, and we are crossing the speakers over around 60 hertz. And which leads me to this. There are 4 D8 subwoofers in this room. These have 8-inch drivers. I'll put a light on here so you can see them. They're 2, 4, 6, 8. They go in a push-pull force canceling movement so that they don't vibrate at all because they were made to go in a wall or on a wall for like cinema or something. So that's the whole system. Furniture is by tactile, cables are via blue. Each one of these subwoofers has a 3,000 watt amp, so there's 12,000 watts of bass.
And what does this cost?
It costs $9.99.
$909. It's like the ad for life insurance. How much is it? $9.95.
Yes. So these.
And after you die and your widow goes to get the money, how much do I get? $9.95.
Yeah. Right. It's always $99, right? The speaker package is $110. So these are $30,000 a pair, the main speakers, and then $20,000 each for the sub that comes with the 3,000 watt amp.
Cabling?
You know, I don't know the pricing of the cable. Is Steve still in here?
Yeah, we were just, what kind of cable?
Oh, it's blue, via blue, right there. Yep. All right, let's get some music going.
That's it, yeah. Thank you, sir.
Yes, thank you.
They came without the turntable this year. Okay, well that's... These guys carry a lot of brands.
And pretend you love me.
Last year it was prototype, but this year is the...
So, this company has a lot of cartridges, a lot of moving iron cartridges. And to this day, no one is bringing it into America, and so they're here showing their cartridges, hoping to get a distributor. And I hope they do. These are very nice cartridges. And they give you an alternative sound to a lot of different other brands that are popular on and given with turntables. When you buy a certain branded turntable, you get a certain brand of cartridge. And you don't get these usually, but this would be a good option for a different kind of sound on a moving iron cartridge. Got the Transrotor Dark Star. And what cartridge is on
And then that's a Koetsu Rosewood Signature.
Oh.
So that, of course, has been reborn. You know about that.
And then that's a Rega arm that Transrotor offers.
So it's relatively inexpensive.
Yeah.
I mean, without
It
the
is,
cartridge.
exactly. So it's a $5,500 turntable, I think around a $1,900 arm, and then about an $8,000 cartridge. And then we're using the Bel Canto Black system. You're familiar with that?
Yeah, I reviewed it.
We love it. And we've got Telos power conditioning down there. We've got a ground device and a power filter. And they make a outlet strip. It's really high quality as well, using that. And then we have a debut of Franco Serblin's new speaker. It's their flagship called Unica.
How do you spell it? U-N-I-C?
U-N-I-C-A.
Unica, okay.
Yeah. And then diffusion from AGS from Japan.
Yep.
So pretty simple system.
Sound any good?
Well, you tell me.
The Burmester turntable.
You're back.
How are you? So we're running out of time, so we're just going to look for turntable. This is the Burmester turntable, which I've covered in previous shows. And that's that. We'll just show you the rest of the room as long as we're here.
These mist-covered mountains are a home now for me.
So this is the Tila TT01 turntable, which you have seen with the zero tracking error tone arm. But this one at the bottom is a passive damping bass, which is something new that they make. Because previously they have an active suspension platform, which gets rid of the vibrations. But this way they work with a German company to design. There's a stainless steel ball, and then there's some rubber in between to get rid of the vibrations.
Yep. Okay.
And this one is the Calista Dreamplay XC. It's the top of the line from Metronome. It has a built-in DAC, and there's external power supply behind the setups. And then we have the Caron Line A. That's a preamp with external power supply. And this one is the phono stage from Caron with external power supply as well. And the mono blocks are also the flagship from Caron with a 2000 watt and 8 ohm. So it's very powerful. It can drive any speakers.
Okay.
And the speakers is something new that I just brought in. It's the Alvalos speakers from Spain.
So this is the guy that makes the cables?
The guy who make cable, correct.
Yeah,
Felix, who makes a Phono Acustica.
Yeah. Wow.
And they can do all kinds of colors, different wood veneers as well. So just like their cables, it has a very rich and musical sound.
Okay, and how much does the whole system cost, would you say?
The entire setup is probably around 600K.
So this is Audio Lab?
Audio Lab.
Audio Lab is an independent retailer outside of, all retailers are independent, right? Correct. Out in Pennsylvania, outside of Trenton. And let's see what we got. Can you turn it down a little bit, maybe? Just a bit? I'm having to turn it down a little bit for me. So let's see. They've got a pair of Marten speakers, and they've got augmented by Rel subs, and they've got a VPI Model 1, and they've got the Luxman Phono preamp that I reviewed, which is an excellent piece, Luxman Electronics, all Luxman Electronics. All right, and it sounds good. As good as you can play with this kind of crap music that they play. They play this crap music, and I have no idea what the system really sounds like.
Michael, for you, I'll play whatever you want.
All right, so this is the B7. This is your B77 Mark III.
Yes, and the machine has a switch for CCRA, R, and NAB, and has a switch for 320 nanovebers and 510 nanovebers. Means you can play amateur tapes and professional tapes in the best possible way. And that was never happened with a Revox machine. You can align this machine to two different tape materials.
Oh.
For example, LPR 35 and SM 911.
Okay.
And in the past, you had to choose. And of course, the machine has XLR in out, like a professional machine, on 1.55 volts. And you can switch down to RCA to amateur level. Both is possible on that machine.
Okay. And what does this machine cost now? 17,000?
It's 18,995, including all tariffs and all stuff.
Okay. Maybe you'll get the tariffs back if
maybe. I don't believe that, but we will see.
Okay. Well, thank you, Volker. Thank you for running me through that, and we'll talk.
Thank you.
And get your son writing for me already.
Yes.
Get him busy, okay?
Yeah, he is very busy. We try that he has more time for you.
Okay, okay. Well, look at Legacy is letting their freak flag fly. If your wife doesn't want you bringing home big speakers, bring a pair of these home and she'll really not want you bringing them home. Anything new here I should know? What? Anything new here I should know?
Performance 2 preamp. That's the Revelation 2 stereo amp that's been here before. And right behind us is the Performance 2 stereo amplifier, which we were playing yesterday. So those are all part of the new Series 2 products.
And so what is it, preamp?
And the Revelation 2 phono stage.
Oh, that's new?
We introduced it last year, but we're playing it again this year.
So Dave, you're back with a passion. You were gone for a couple of years, right?
Yeah, we use COVID as a reboot to redesign and rethink our line. And we ran across a law that's Ohm's law of acoustics. Nobody's really ever heard of it. A guy named Zebek, the father of psychoacoustics, he's the one that proved Ohm's law of acoustics was real and discredited Zebek. So this is our new box, and this is the only thing we have machined out of house. It's just a chassis. It's done by Ruminant Thrax Audio in Bulgaria. This is the front, only a light, because it's supposed to blend into the background. This is power. On the back side, those are star grounds, by the way. On the back
What
side,
are those?
Star ground, like you
star ground. Okay.
Yeah, star ground. On the back side, you have a directional. This is a directional ground. It's a very special ground. We use that in the other room. We're plugging some equipment into that ground, and this just dims the light or turns it off in the back.
It's a big ass switch to dim the light.
Yeah, well, I over-engineer everything. For example, the bus bars in here are 300 amps. They are copper bus bars, one for line, ground, and neutral. And trying to fit all that into a usable package was just, it took my friends Stan at Thrax to do this and make this happen. So that's our big news. We're also launching our Master Edition cabling line. It's right over there, sir. This one is where people ask us, what can you do? If money is not an option, of course there's a ceiling, what can you do? You notice this has a 5-conductor system to a 3-prong XLR. And that has different symmetry for the frequencies.
It looks nice.
Yeah, it looks like, this is our introduction line. You know, people always say, can you do something at $1,000 or $2,000 price point?
Yeah.
We did, and they're still handmade in the Ozarks. It's our Ion Lydia. Lydia starts right under $1,000. Ion starts right under $2,000, which is still a lot of money. But for handmade, you know, I have to pay my employees. They deserve a salary.
Yes, of course. Yeah. People don't consider those things like, oh, you have employees? Oh, yeah. You have a building? Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
You have healthcare maybe?
And this is the SHT, the signature hand tailored. And it was the response of customers about the SHT that we brought in the ME. So the best of the SHT is put into the ME line. This line, we let the customers pick what they wanted, and we have some very, like ostrich leather, whatever, you want a different connector, blah, blah, blah. The best of this being sold for 2 years, took all the feedback, that produced the Master Edition. So it's really a signature and tailored. We put everything together, the best of the best, and I sold it in one package. And if you want to listen inside, they have the EMM Labs new pre-I, and the DAC2 I is in there. And Rick Brown, if you have time.
I'll go say hello to Rick.
in and have a listen to Boz.
Everybody's playing piano music today, which I like.
So Michael, the loudspeaker here is made by Rumen in Bulgaria, Sofia, Bulgaria. So this is one of his loudspeakers. It's a $31,000 two-way, and we're just using the stand for the top instead of using the subwoofer, which the subframe. Okay. And amplification-wise, we're running the David Burning 220 watt OTL amplifiers. This happens to be a vintage set. It's 25 years old. And we are going over here with the EMM Labs. So we have the TX1 Transport, which is a 1644 only Redbook drive, which is connected by a glass cable only to make a CD player when you use this DA2i. So they pair together and you can make a CD player out of that, but it's only a Redbook player. And this is their brand new line stage, V1. Okay. All the cables are by Incline, and this happens to be his Sovereign, which is A, a line conditioner, but B, as you can see, we're star grounded. So we have one cable that feeds the entire system, and then this ground cable goes in by SP-Diff into the input on the DAC.
Okay.
So that's where our ground comes from. And then all of the cables that are in here are the SHT or the Masterworks cables from Incline.
Okay, and the cables probably altogether cost a lot of money.
More than anything else in the room. Yes, yes.
And I saw industry famous people there, Andy Reagan and Kat. So
How you doing?
I'd be happy to do this for you.
I would be really happy. Thanks.
Sure. So this gentleman here
sorry.
would like me to sign the. I wish I could get Wendy to sign it for you.
That'd be awesome.
I just spoke to her, but she's
both of them on there.
I doubt she would be doing that for you. She doesn't do these kinds of things. You want me to sign the front?
Are you left-handed?
Yes, I am.
You want me to hold the camera?
No, I can do both.
Yeah.
My handwriting is horrible. You're okay with that? Because I'm left-handed.
Just sign it with the way that you sign
all the EXs
checks at
are
restaurants.
on the exhibit floor, which is so it's EX like 9 something is what you're looking for. The exhibit floor is straight through the glass doors behind the blue staircase.
How's that?
Awesome.
And there's a
You don't want personalized to someone?
Do we want that?
It's up to you.
No.
Your preference.
That's good. That's
for Sean.
For Sean. SHAW.
SEAN.
Oh, okay.
For my buddy Sean.
Okay.
And a smiley face.
How's that?
All right, perfect.
Is that good?